Okay. Okay. Let's jump into this. Let's jump into this. 1, 2, 3 into the foe. One, two, three into the foe. One, two, three into the foe. Just give the engine some time to get in those YouTube chat messages. Whoopsie daisies, that's Twitch. Always, you know. 1, 2, 3 into the foe. Snoop Doggy Dogg is at the dough. Snoop Doggy Dogg is at the dough. Hello, Warriors Overalls. Welcome, my friend. Ooh, your message isn't terribly visible when it's... well, no message is terribly visible when there's a lot of colors going on. Ba ba da ba ba. Okay. Just setting everything up. Settling in. Feel free to come in. Feel free to look at everything. And, you know, just feel free to be here. Stefan, QKDE, welcome, my friends. Welcome, 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 welcome. It's Pride Month, embrace it. I'm not doing anything, you know, special to unembrace it. I didn't even know, honestly. When I first saw this thing, I thought it's just a happy image. And then for some reason, I don't read titles often. So, yeah. Oh, you know what? Add a flashing on the coffee goal link so it reminds people to give money. Let's test if it actually works. Because there's a reason why banners flash in real life sometimes. You know, banners that are the real life, like those big billboard banners. So this stream is going to be a test to see if they actually work. If they actually, you know, entice people to donate. Is entice the right word, by the way? I don't know. Okay. Okie dokie. I think I'll just move it like this. This one needs to go down. Oh, no, actually, this one needs to go up. Bum, 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 bum. Now, which one is the one who needs to go up? For some reason, it's cutting it off like that. Okay. Okay. So everything is set up. It looks like the chat is working. It looks like YouTube chat is working. Everything is working. We can start, I think, start a game. Start a match. Just start a match. A pulsating coffee link, he says. So he's saying to me that I'm going to get extra money if it's pulsating, right? What if you make the pulsation like the gold, like a gold tint for a second or something like that? Don't do the scale up. Don't do the scale up. You know, because he's telling me I'm going to get some money. I want to see if he's right. I want to see if he's right. You know what I'm thinking? Oh yeah, by the way, I did break the losing streak. For those of you who we're witnessing the 9-game losing streak. It's broken now. And you know what's funny to me? No, what's good, I think, is that it's been broken by lethality, like straight up pure lethality. So it's kind of cool, I would say. It's kind of cool. So what am I even? What do? Okay, let me focus just a little bit on what I wanted to say, because there was another very, very annoying thing that this engine continues doing. Can you add some sort of detection mechanism that detects if I'm in game and fires one H key to try to hide the UI. Often it's a problem when you restart the engine and HUD is on. Any chance of claiming the free stuff in your client? The girlfriend. It's cool that you say the girlfriend the same way I say the wife. The girlfriend is triggered seeing 36 things unclaimed. Okay, I can do that. Let's see. Okay. Let's start claiming them. Possessed. Show off this title. Can be equipped in your profile. So possessed is the title that I could get, right? Okay, fine. As you can see, Claude is continuing the work. I'm not gonna claim the things while you don't see the screen, obviously. It's flashing. Man, Claude, he made it flash, but he's not, I don't know. I don't see that it's going to work as a donation mechanism because it's flashing too much. Bro, it's flashing too much. What are you even suggesting to me? I'm going to annoy my viewers with this. It needs to flash way less. You know what's interesting about this? If it's flashing so much, it's in your face so much that it's not even flashing in that sense, you know? It's not even something different. Hello, Brax. Welcome. Oh, it wasn't 36. Okay, what else? Hextech chests, champion capsules. Yeah, but that's the... All of this is like the things I don't really use. Where's the thing where you craft things, right? There we go. That flashing, yeah. That's exactly the right, you know? That's exactly the, okay. Claude, QKDE said that the flashing thing actually wants them to make donate. You know, it's actually a negative value. So you cost me some bucks, man. Please send a message to apologize to the viewer in chat. Make up a name for yourself. Yeah. Bro, it's like, remember, it's his fault, you know. I would never subject you to some sort of, something like that, okay? I would never do that. 200 glorious champion capsules. Let's open all of them. These are just shards, right? Shards are not interesting. Are they? So then why is the capsule glorious if it just gives me shards? Okay. What is this? 2024 Epic Skin Shard. Okay. I guess there's real value in this because since my account has quite a lot of skins, my account has... There's like real value. It's the same thing as with CS 1.6, right? There are sound effects to this. Hi Pokrik, how calm are you today out of 10? I watch you for the calmest vibes. I would say 3 out of 10. 0 being the calmest. Or should I say 7 out of 10? 10 being the calmest. There's a little bit of like... I wouldn't say there's anything really going on that much, but it could be calmer. I would say that. I gotta say, this is a bit annoying. Mr. Rick, that was Aether Wing Kale. Okay, so what do I do now? That fits the criteria. I don't know how you stay so calm. You know, on a wing and a prayer, mostly. I think when I was young, I was shamed for screaming. And at some point when I was developing my brain very, like, strongly, what happened was... it kind of clicked that I shouldn't do that, so I'm never angry. No, I am angry, but I'm never like screaming and stuff. Very, very, very rarely I do that. I once screamed at my friend for overtaking me in a like we were driving on a highway, and he was like riding past me on the left side. But oh, Mortimer is saying something. Okay, well, I dialed it way down. Yeah, but it's already cost me money, man, so I don't know if it helps me. If he could donate, then it would be cool. And yeah, he overtook me on the left, and he's just not a good bicycle driver. So on the highway, it's a very, very important, you know, situation not to do that. So I screamed at him to go back. But that's as much, you know. I actually can sort of kind of trust myself that I will scream only when it's like really necessary. So I'm cool in that way. How'd you get so many chests, Pay? No, I just never opened this. I decided to open it because the person said, who said that? Somebody said the girlfriend. Yeah, you said it, right? The girlfriend is triggered. Man, I like calling wives and girlfriends the girlfriend. I think that's the way it should be said, because it actually gives importance to the name, right? Actually gives importance to the name. By the way, Brax, this is still broken, and it's proving to be like a very, very hard thing to fix. Very, very hard thing to fix. The girlfriend is the actual name? Well done. You got the only the girlfriend in the world. But in case you decide to subscribe, I promise you I will fix the color problem. This is broken. It still has like these, because you were the one who gifted subs, right? So 5 of these are yours, and they are still broken. It's just I don't know what's going on here. You know, game engines like Unreal Engine, they have already fixed all of these weird material problems. But since I'm building this from zero, I have no idea what's going on. Why is it pinkish? You know, why is there this weird coloring going on the sides? So, a shared girlfriend. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Unless that's what you are all into, right? But let's not turn this into a political discussion. It's funny how everything is politics. Every single thing. Even if you talk about math, it's actually politics. Oh, and one more thing that I did fix. Brax, you might remember this if you are paying attention. You see this? I whined last time that I cannot tell which is, which is like going deeper. Which part of this goes deeper, right? And now I can see it easily. This is absolutely amazing. You know, in the age where we are AI coding things, stuff like this is very, 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 father tilted. Yeah, exactly. Stuff like this is very nice to know that you can, like, because you're going to see it. Once you start using it, you will not know until you miss it. You know, it's like the only know you'll love her when you let her go. It's the same thing. If you wouldn't have like the transparency of this axis, or it becoming thinner the deeper it goes, you wouldn't love it until it's gone, and then when you build it, then it's fine. Mr. Ricky, you're my #1 LGBTQ streamer. Yeah, today I am even more that, because all of these are like colored in rainbow, and I cannot fix it. So maybe that's Mr. Mortimer's way of, celebrating the LGBTQ month. I don't know. I don't know. But I think it's time to jump into the matches. Okay? Okay. I don't know, man. You already effed it by making it flash so much. People got mad. It's funny, I have the text to speech, no, voice to text, and very often I just want to type, even though it's way slower. I wonder if the people who type with the space keyboard, the one that Lex Friedman has. Okay. Ooh, I got scared because my phone has the Amber Alert, or whatever that's called, the thing that's, on everybody's phones, and it says that there's going to be at 10 there's going to be sirens going off. And it's a test. It's not because of drones are flying in. Have you tried hard steel build? You know what? I can do it today on stream. Because I promised you to try it, because I know that... Whoops. I know that they buffed it, so I have to give it at least one shot, At least one shot. Hi, Father. Oh, do you hear it? There's that test. It's very faint, but you might hear it. A rare look into how Riga, Latvia handles, all kinds of stuff. all kinds of like siren stuff. Kinesis keyboard. I don't know what it's called, but it's like separated into two pieces, left and right and middle, and, you know, something like that. I ban Irelia. I don't give a F. Okay? I don't give a F. Green Thumb Father is the one who I'm going to choose for this Heartsteel match. If I lose LP, it's your fault. Don't care. I'm going to blame you. Now, when I blame you for something, is that going to have any effect? No. Hey, pick orders. No. If I blame you for something, does that have any effect, like real effect? No. It was like, we have this... Oh, somebody asked, is ice cream politics? I just wanted to answer that, yes. Because ice cream is politics because a long time ago, Trump was interviewed about ice cream, and the guy, Sacha Baron Cohen, said, what is the most popular thing? And Trump said ice cream. And that's when people realized that he's a genius. Either an evil genius or a positive genius, depending on where you swing. That's when people realized that he is a genius. When he said music is the popular thing. So yes, ice cream is politics. You know, challenge me. I'll turn everything into politics. Ice cream that doesn't melt, exactly. That's the thing he asked. Okay. One of the biggest hits that I saw, punches that I saw, was when Christopher Hitchens said that a book was written by, I don't remember who wrote that book, some kind of politician. And Christopher Hitchens said that the book was written in no known language because it was written in English, but that's a shot. And I really liked that shot. Mr. Rick, my love for you isn't politics. It's okay. The only reason I tend to keep away from the topic is because people get sensitive about it. And I respect that. It's fine. I respect that. I personally, you know, the spacebar on keyboard, okay, let's think about it. I think one of the easiest ways to turn something into politics is if you imagine yourself to be woke and you look at your keyboard and you think, okay, how is this oppressing me? You know, what is capitalist about it that I could say that it's actually a systemic something? And you could say something like maybe the space keyboard, you know, it's taking a lot of space on your keyboard. And even though it maybe doesn't make any sense for it to take as much space as it does now, it's just the capitalists who invented this. So that's why it's oppressive, and we're still stuck in it being very big, even though it could be just one piece, the same as every other, right? I think it's a valid whine. This is why I mansplain in my chair while playing. Mansplaining is one of the most fun things of all time. Yeah, it's greedy. Exactly. Mansplaining is one of the most fun things of all time. The girlfriend agrees that the space bar is oppressing you. Oh, did it work? Did it detect that I'm in a game and it closed the HUD? Okay. If you haven't been on stream for ages, you have missed a lot, my friend. You have been missing a lot. Well, probably not even Not even that much, though. Okay. So today, I'm going to be trying the Heart Steel. Because they buffed it. 10% of the damage is max health. 10%. Okay? 10%. And that's a smack. That's a smack. So, whoops. Do we go there? Okay. It's all good. It's all good. Hello, ATH. And hello, Quiet Poor Daily. Yeah, welcome. I'll just move on. You know, sometimes when you want to win against these ranged champions, what you want to do is wait for him to have. Oh, he was quite lucky here. What you want to try to do is wait for him to have like things to last hit, and then move on him with your Q like this. And now he lost it, and I hit him, which is a win. But you have to be very careful because obviously he's gonna make you, you know, he's gonna smack you. Whoops. Gotta be a bit careful. He's gonna smack you. Especially if he's level 2. But this way, I'm gonna teach you until I die, okay? Because that's the way it usually goes for me. I'm backseating my own games, and then I die, and then I stop teaching you. Because that's when you don't listen anymore, because, well, I'm dead. Right? Which you should, you know, shouldn't listen to someone who's dead. Okay. Okay. And he's out of mana. Might even prevent him from getting the cannon here. Actually, no. Okay. This is interesting. They might actually. Oops. This is close, but this is the way you win lanes, okay? He's out of mana, and now you can start breathing. Don't worry, I'm not going to make any kind of George Floyd jokes. That is not for this channel. That is for Kill Tony, that is for roasts, that is for those family unfriendly channels, right? Unfriendly productions. There we go. And now he's in a pickle. He's not in a pickle for one reason, and that's his TP. No, he is in a pickle, but since... Okay. He is in a pickle, but since he has TP, he can get out of it. That's what I want to say. Whoop. Okay. That was worth a shot. Got to keep those sponsors, yeah. Donations coming in. Feature requests. I was thinking about how to make this stream work, right? And one of the things I came up with, whoops, was that subs on Twitch would be for interactive things like the hats increasing, or maybe some crazy things happening, and all of this is gonna, you know, just over time I'm just gonna work on them. But donations on the coffee should be more directed. For example, if you are interested in something specific, like I don't know, you have an idea, you think, oh, it would be really cool if this happened, then you have to donate on the coffee page, and that's when I fulfill that request. Or maybe you have a request, you know, that's nothing to do with the stream, it's maybe something to do with something else on my channel. Okay, so that's what the coffee would be for, because all the time I'm kind of split between, like, hey man, people can subscribe, but then it's like fighting. The stream is fighting himself on the donations and stuff, because you know, competing with himself, if you could call stream a he. Okay, or is stream they them? I don't know. How was the party? Okay. First of all, I recorded the video on Saturday, which means that the party actually happened on Sunday, which was yesterday. No, the other way around. It was on. I recorded on Friday, happened on Saturday. Okay, careful. And that's not, you know, that's just the timeline of it. And I gotta say, the party was just normal, you know, just normal party. Okay, I'll stay a bit. Okay, there's that Shaco. Okay. He really wants to hold me here, which is right, which is correct. You know, he should, because he has TP and I don't. Okay. So on my last video, I said that, hey guys, I got a party coming up and I'm introverted, so I don't like it. But, you know, people came and went. Long story short, yeah, the guy who did the thing that I talked about, who set a time where he's going to leave the party, he left. That's it. And it was all good. It was actually, whoop. There we go. I'm actually staying quite handsomely here. I'm actually staying quite handsomely. I just need to win against this Rise, and then it's okay. Maiden, yes, and now I do it. Okay. It's quite unlucky, though. He's gonna use his ult to kill me. Okay, now I can finally go back. Whoops. There's that Shaco. Okay. I'll take this, this, and this. And then we start smacking. What's very good about this is that Rise cannot help Shaco because, well, he's busy with me. And, you know, I might not be, like, super winning the lane, but he's at least busy. He's at least busy. And also, one thing I want to note is that the future for my channel probably looks something like making the whole streaming setup that I have into something that is very interesting. For example, I would add like an elevator there, and the music would be coming from that elevator, right? Maybe there's a chair for specific stream, you know, viewers, because once I kind of unlock the way this whole thing works, that's when I can, okay, there we go, finally I got him here. It's not too much, but in any case, you know, if I can farm health on him, that's good. So that's why I'm kind of trying to figure out how it's gonna work, because it has to be sustainable. It means that, you know, it has to bring in the bucks if I am to do it. That's why I'm thinking about all these things. Okay. And one other extra thing that I probably think people might be interested in is that I'm building these tools for myself too, which are gonna like overtake Adobe, because I don't pay for Adobe anymore. Whoops. Okay. I don't pay for Adobe anymore because I'm a huge believer on making your own software now. And whoop, there we go. And I was thinking, hey, why not, you know, open source them? And if, you know, if people want to use them, why not? That's an extra value that you can kind of get if you donate and subscribe. And you can request features on that. I would actually be kind of curious to see if you can figure out how to use my video editor, which is literally called my video editor. It's just in my computer right now. It's nowhere. It hasn't been put anywhere. How many hats you got? I have 7. Exactly the number of subs right now. They have a little bit of coloring issue, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when it comes. Why is it so easy playing against this guy? Even though I'm not even using my main keystone. Or license it. No, come on. Become Adobe immediately? Why would I license it? I know that that's a way to making money, but I believe that's horrible. I would much rather make money through streams from donations and stuff, and then make it for free, than to license it. Because not only it's, I think it's more beautiful to do it that way, it's also easier. What you doing, boy? Boy? Flash? Oh, you know, I think he got displaced by the wall. That's why his ult didn't work. He's probably wondering what's up. Probably wondering what's up. Oh, that's not great. I have so much health that I can even take this as a final insult and then leave. That's no. The wife, the girlfriend. Man, this guy. I don't like that. I do not like that one bit. Yeah. Okay. Why do you think that I have hats because of April? That's, you know. Okay, boom. I could die, but I believe I won't, so I can do the final insult again. One more insult. Smack. And the reason I call it an insult is because you kind of lose the trade and whatever, but you just do the final, you know, the final heal that you get, right? It's like Scion. I think Scion does it very, very often, and I absolutely hate it. I absolutely hate it when that happens. So please, if you have ideas on what you would actually like to see for subscriptions and for donations, tell me, because I can only imagine. I'm not the viewer. I'm more like, whoops, I cannot help this. I am more like the view. You know, I have a different perspective. So sometimes I can, you know, give you something and you like it, but very often people, especially when money is involved, people know what they want to pay for, you know. Okay, no. He did. Yeah. Okay. I want to trick them. Man. I'll take it. I needed that Monet. Okay, AD, AP, AP, AD, AD. So a horrific choice for the boots. I might just go straight up for maybe this. I don't know. Or just straight up don't build boots for now. Because I don't know which ones to get. Father allergic to recalling. Yep. It's out of principle. It is out of principle. If I E him, I think I W and he dead. But he knows that. He knows that. Smack. Heartsteel smack. One more and he dead. Gotta be careful of the Shaco, obviously. Okay. 25 extra health. You know, it's... Maybe Leandry's Torment as the next item? What do you think? Or is that stupid? Nah, it's stupid. You know, why? Okay. Okay. I'm coming in. Sorry, man. Wow. Well played. Well played. W was on cooldown, my friend. Okay. The Titanic plus Overlords. Yeah, I'll try that. I think Titanic Hydra is pretty important here. But there we go. That's all I need. I need that stack and that's it. Okay. I'm kind of enjoying the health, honestly. Oh no, the fear. I think the fear saved him. The fear definitely saved him. I don't like that. Don't go there, man. Don't do that. Okay, I have to push. Otherwise the dead time is too long. Okay. He's back. It's all good. I can't really go back now because the dragon is coming up. I need to hope that there's no vision. Smack Rise as much as I can and then survive and win. I don't think I can even fight him actually. Maybe he knows it, I don't know. Okay. A little bit unlucky, but I had to cover for the dragon. Can you put the POV in the side again? That was pretty useful and innovative. I can't do it during the game. It's a replay thing, so you can't. Whoops. What you doing? Well, I guess well played. Yeah. I guess well played. I feel like maybe Mercury's threads are in order. Right? Mercury's. Yeah, the third item, the Overlord as the third item, I think would be okay. Yes, it's only possible in the playback, exactly. For example, if I will upload this video to my channel from stream as a separate video, then I will be able to do it. But other than that, no. When you're low health, the AD goes up even more. Yes, that is why I don't plan on recalling. Okay, final insult. Man, I'm pretty weak. That's because I don't have anything yet. I don't have anything yet. I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay. Oh, I should have. Nah, it's all good. But I should have still went there. Okay. Whoops. And I take the stack. You know, bro. Yes. Oops. Actually. Okay. Well done. Yeah, well played. I thought I'm gonna just get the Heartsteel stack and he doesn't know about it, but it's all good. It's all for the Rift Herald. I had this theory that you proxy with a Heartsteel so that you would always get those stacks, those fat stacks, while your team is doing stuff and they think they killed you, but you actually got some health and died, yes, but your team got this objectives. And I think it's a good, you know, a good thing. Silly idea. There's a component order to give you mana when damaged. Is there a certain way you're thinking good why until late game? No. How much? My instinct is to say no. Where is the item? Mage. This one? I don't know, man. I think there are better mana health items. If you're looking at it as a health item, I want to say no. I need to do the final insult to this guy. Oh, he doesn't even he's not even that strong. Okay. I need to get the stack and leave. That's what I want. Nothing else. Maybe one more? Final insult? No. I like the idea of the final insult, actually. Heartsteel is the first insult, and the Q heal is the final insult. You know? He counters the build. I don't think he counters the build because of the ghoul healing. He counters the build if he builds the... You know, I think what he's about to build there. But yes, you're right. He does, in a sense, he can kill me. It's just that, you know, we don't know. Okay. Interesting. I think he does, yeah. I didn't see he has Ignite. Not gonna do that again. Sorry. Okay. Man, I won't have enough. Bum ba-dum bum bum bum. Yeah, I don't know. I would say no. I would say this isn't a good buy. It is kind of high on the health and low on the cost, but yeah. I think Trundle is getting the treatment that I usually get. So what happened was he killed me, which was a very good thing for him. And it resulted in them basically winning the fight. Okay. I'll take this. Basically winning this. And he got flamed by Senna, even though... What was the problem of him split pushing? He killed me. So, what's the problem? You know? There's no problem. He did what he had to do, and it was all good. I have to do the first insult and the final insult as well. Right? Okay. There's the final insult. One more. Yes. And this, when you have Heartsteel, you can kind of sit in places where you ordinarily wouldn't sit, just because you get something off that and he doesn't. In case where, you know, he just gets max health. No, he just gets normal health. I get max health. So it's kind of like it changes the mentality just a little bit. From me and my girlfriend. Okay. So it doesn't work now, but I'm going to fix it after the match, okay? I promise you I'm going to read the message and everything. Because it's, you know, again, it's not really... Okay. And feel free to think what you want as a feature request. And please do, because even if you don't have an idea, please think about it, because I will feel... I need to feel useful, okay, when someone donates. I want to feel useful. So please think about it and write in the chat. Maybe the girlfriend can... the girlfriend can think about the feature. Maybe something she wants. I don't think I've ever had a female perspective on my streaming setup. It's just a very rare thing on YouTube's. Okay. Because I want to build my streaming setup, sort of crowd build it. I don't want to build it myself, because Even though sometimes it's cool to build things yourself, yes, fine. But other times it's cool to build things together, you know, and if you enjoy watching it, why not? Okay. Okay. We got a problem here. Okay. Is Misfortune... Ah, she's 17-3. You know, flashbacks from the game where she was actually, you know... Okay. Is Twitch chat working, by the way? Oh, yes, it is. It's just that you have a red name, and it looks exactly the same as the other names. Right? The girlfriend will have to think about that. Please do. And if you don't, okay. Thanks for the donation anyway. Even if you don't come up with anything. Okay. And feel free to think very outside of the box, right? Because this setup that I have here, it's basically anything you can imagine, you can ask. And I'll tell you how hard I think that would be to achieve. And then we can kind of think about what can I actually achieve. Oopsie daisies, there we go. It's kind of cool that he missed everything. But I gotta be careful. She likes your hats, though. Yeah, maybe something with the hats. You can also say, hey man, add this type of a hat, and I'll add it on stream. The coloring is a little bit broken right now, but the hat itself, I'll add it after the match. We got a prob there. They are losing the fights a little bit. I'll take it. Okay. No, man, it's not gonna happen. I'm too thick for you. I'm too thick for you. Okay. Team Sabotage Renekton. What is Rilakuma hat? What is that? I'll have to... If I Google it, will I see it? Will I understand? Or is that something that's too specific to... You know, I don't... Whoops. Final insult? And I'm out. I like doing the final insult. I really do like doing the final insult. Okay. It's a Japanese bear character. Yo, thick. Okay. Okay. It could be... Okay. Okay. Sorry, bro. Too thick. Too thick for you, man. Well played. He understands the assignment, so... There was an insult and he died. We'll see if the hat exists. If it doesn't exist, I might have to model it myself, but that's a little bit on the side where I don't really have. Whoops. I'll take this. I'll take the other one too. That's a little bit on the side where we are starting to talk, you know, too much time investment. But I can imagine if it's a popular enough character, I'm going to find it somewhere on the internet with the CC0 license. Okay. He did. Okay. Wow. I don't like that. Hecarim, Hecarim, Hecarim. We need your help, Hecarim boy. Okay, let's not surrender just yet. I know I'm testing a new build, but come on. Okay. What you doing, boy? Bro. Renekton. Okay. I'll take it. There we go. Okay. Almost. Not as bad. 500 is not a bad number on this, by the way. Oh, actually, I don't know because they buffed it, so maybe it is a bad number. Okay, thanks for all the donations. I'm reading the chat. I'll see all of that, and I'll update the donation bar myself, since Claude has not done a very good job. A French coffee for your YouTube donation seems to be FU. Are you saying that you cannot do the super chat one? Also, don't do the super chat one. It's I know it's easier to do it, but they just take so much from it. It's just like, and whenever you are supporting anybody, or if you want to have a YouTube channel, you usually don't rely on the super chat donations. I would say they just take like 50% of them, and it's like, you know. Okay. Trundle is fighting Renekton. If he wins that, we lose instantly. Okay. If he loses that, we just lose instantly. He probably won't. Okay. We'll probably lose here now. Yeah. It is what it is. I don't know who lost this. We can blame it on me for trying the Heartsteel. Do you want another game with Heartsteel, or this is enough of a strike to the build? Or I won't do it again, Father. What do you mean you won't do it again? Okay, I need to understand what happened, because let me check real quick. Enough? Is it enough? Okay. It's enough. Okay, just real quick. Let me go into my email. That's the safest way to see the messages. So, there's a coffee donation. That's the French one. Okay, thank you for that. And the other one is the... I think it's start with Hydra and then Heartsteel. Maybe. Bum bum ba bum. How often do you stream these days? I try to stream every day, but every day something happens, and sometimes that doesn't allow me to stream. So it's a prob then. Okay, I need to plus here, plus 10. Thank you for those coffees. Does it actually animate when you do this? Yes, it does. There's a nice animation over there. I didn't even know that. Yeah, it's 10. Set. There we go. YouTube donation seems to be a few. Let's see. Oh, you did donate on YouTube as well. Well, thanks a lot, my friend. Thanks a lot for donating. Oh, I'm sorry you had to donate 3 times. But it's, you know, the thing is, I'll try to okay. I'll open up a tab. I'll open up a tab to to kind of like fix all of this on my next stream. Okay, so first of all, super chats aren't working. Second of all, no TTS showing up. Second of all, coffee TTS not showing up, and donation numbers not filling in the bar. Hat. What was the name of the hat? Rilakuma hat. Okay. Can you put back the POV of the jungler on the side? The thing is, my friend, I can't do that on stream. It has to be done only like from the replay, and then I can overlay it. But on stream, I would actually say it's impossible. I tend to not say that if something's impossible, but there's definitely, yeah, it's definitely very, very hard to have that. Can we get a propeller hat too? Okay. Let's see what is the hat that the person talked about. TKS anyway for the effort. It's pretty pleasant to watch. I would add it. It's just, I would say it's almost completely impossible to do it. You know, after the thing is, if you want to see that, I think, so here's the deal. So if there's going to be a really good game on this stream, I'm going to upload it to my channel. And then I can overlay those things. Yes. Then I can overlay. But during the stream, it's not going to happen. Let's find You know, I'm trying to now that's such a nice emoji that you created there. It's for food, right? Man, I should add that emoji here on the donation, because it's like, hey, give me food. I'm hungry. Give me food. It actually looks very appropriate the way you added it. It's very cool that you can design your own emojis like that. So which one of these is the hat? I'm afraid that that's like the bear, right? And there's no hat. It's just a bear and there's no hat. I can maybe get this metal box, but that's probably not, and it's effed, so it's just effed. Man, this stuff doesn't yet work correctly, so over time I'm gonna figure it out. In any case, if you have any other ideas on what to do, you know, maybe something that doesn't fail, turn out to fail, it's, you know, you feel free to suggest something else, and then I'm gonna try to do that. And yeah, yeah. You also made the icon with the glasses. Are those the glasses from Pigeon Agents, by the way? Okay, I'll be back in just 1 second, and then we can continue the stream. 2 or 3 more games. What about the leaping ghoul animation for subs or people that join? The problem is that I was trying to add it. It was just really, really hard to get the ghoul in. But I'll actually... I'll think about it more, okay? And maybe on the next stream it's gonna happen. Maybe. We need a jumping ghoul from right to left of the screen, offset in Z plus direction, so it jumps across the main screen. It's a ghoul GLB from League of Legends. There is a file somewhere on my PC. Figure it out and build it while I go make myself another coffee from the donations. Don't stop until it's done. I'll be back soon to test it. It should have a cube mode, so even if GLB no work, we can test the cube itself. Okay, my friend, thanks for being here, and good night. Good night. Okay. For some reason, I cannot switch the mode to be a stronger mode. I'll be back in just 1 second. I'll be back in just 1 second. Where is the window? Ba-ba-bum-ba-dum. And again, thanks for all the donations, my friends. I'm really sorry the super chat did not work before. I'm really sorry it didn't work before. Bum bum bye. Okay, go. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. Mr. Rick, I made a large purchase. Please tell me I made the right decision. Impossible. I can't do that. Because I don't know what it is. I don't know what the purchase is that you made. Bum bum ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum, bum 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 bum. Yeah, children's songs are on my mind. I've been hearing them, let me tell you. Itsy bitsy spider came up the water spout. Down comes the rain. Yeah, those are actually pretty good songs. They do like stick in your mind in quite a very strongly, let's just say that. They do stick in your mind quite strongly. I want to show you a video that I saw somebody sent to me. Let's test the way we can see things. Oh, actually, that's not the web browser. No. This is the Heisenberg. This is not the right video. I want to show you this one. There we go. Hopefully the audio is big. Not big, but the amplitude is high. Okay, does this work?
Is your computer slow? If your computer is slow, there are some reasons. First one, too many startup applications. Second one, low RAM. Third one, full storage. Fourth one, dust that causes overheating. And the fifth one, viruses. Fix them and your computer will be fast.
Now, what is completely amazing about this Instagram channel, not channel, but profile, is that this guy is making these tips. And no. The first amazing thing is that, man, unfortunately I can't show you that, but I was scrolling through the comments and one of the comments was ears, question mark. And it was made by none other than Tara Reid, Getter. Most of you probably know him as Getter. And I highly should suggest you... They told that guy to be there or be square, but he was there. Okay. There's a lot to be said about this channel. It's one of my favorite profiles right now. Let me give you, go follow the channel. Let me give you the name of him. What is the name of his channel? Just really quickly. Instagram. His name is Benjamin Woolley. Benjamin Woolley. Okay? Benjamin Woolley.
Is your computer slow? If your computer is slow, there are some reasons. First one, too many startup applications.
Okay, we don't need to watch this again. I've seen it like a million times in the last 5 days or whatever. What's absolutely amazing is that he's giving these tips and people really focused on the way he looks, and he got like millions of views on his Instagram profile, and he continues giving these tips and they are almost like from 2000s. And it's a little bit like, when will let out the art be over? Come on, man. I don't think it's ever going to be over because there are no other ways of playing League. Yorick, playing Yorick. I think AP is just dead. And he's giving these tips and people really focused on the way he looks, and it became like this. If you go through the comments, you will see how it like became like this wholesome thing where he was trying to teach people about computers, and it was so funny the way he did it that everybody loved it. And it just kind of became the thing that he didn't want it to become, which was the most internet thing that even is, you know. So I highly suggest you watch it. He's kind of amazing. He's giving these tips, and even though the tips are a little bit like old and maybe people don't care about it that much, the videos are still very, very worth to watch. So that's my most favorite profile for Instagram profile right now. Not most favorite, but favorite. Why does he have a balloon for a head? People, there was this question whether or not he has ears. And people were searching for his ears. And in one of the videos, he turned his head and everybody was happy. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's the most popular thing on the Instagram right now. Why was Tara Reid, aka Getter, commenting on his video? I don't know. But I think that when he uploaded it, the algorithm kind of gave it to me, and it gave it to everybody else as well, even though it's a random tech video from Tanzania or Tasmania, or I don't remember the country, but it's from Africa. And it was amazing to see, because actually my heart kind of goes out to people in Africa trying to make careers in web. Because in Latvia, even though Latvia is, higher up, it's not the third world, or it's closer to, whatever, the first or second world. It's a little bit similar vibe, where people here want to kind of like, they see the internet as, hey, we can do it and make it through the internet from here. And in that sense, even though the tips seem a little bit old, where you have low RAM, right? And you need more RAM. I do really appreciate to see somebody trying, to kind of get out of the, low economic activity. Let's just say, I don't know how else to put it. Download more RAM, yeah. Well, if he suggested to download more RAM, that would be, that's the meme. How are the Mother and the Ghouls? Very well. Mother and the Ghouls are okay. Do we try it one more time? Guys, in the chat, do we try it one more time? Do we do this? No, you don't. Okay, one no, one maybe. Maybes doesn't count, okay? Maybes are like 50-50, so it equals out. If Yorick didn't exist, why do you play? Gragas? Singed? Bum bum ba-da-dum, bum bum ba-da-dum. Leandry's plus beef. You mean like the beefy father, right? I could try that. I could take Heartsteel and Leandry's. Maybe there's something to it. I've given so much LP to science that I don't even count it anymore. Bum bum ba-da-dum. There's a sky too, by the way. It's just that it's off always, so... Claude is working for a long time on the screen jumper, as he calls it. Okay, he's building, verifying, and booting. Now, I don't want you to... I don't want to ask you to subscribe to see it. I'm going to do it on my own. Mortimer working on the Ghoul launcher, yeah. He called it screen jumper. But what if it works on the first go? If it works on the first go, man, what is the reverse of the whip? What is the reverse of the whip? Ba-ba-ba-dum. Bum 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 bum. Okay, he's restarting the app. He's restarting the app. No, he's actually building it and then he's restarting it. Because in the computer graphics, not even in computer graphics, like in computers in general, what I've learned is that you have to build apps and only then you launch them. Oopsie daisies, what is this? It's not that bad, but if this happens the whole thing, for the whole game, I cannot play the game. Okay. You know what's cool is that it does work, but it works, it loops forever for some reason. Okay, I'll turn it off for now so we can play the game, but we're gonna need it. No, it's fine. I think it's actually not the whip. I think it's actually not the whip. It's actually pretty good. Because the only thing that now remains is to offset the position to the right, and then make it, you know, kind of jump across the screen in a bigger arc or something. They should nerf this early ward. He doesn't like it. Okay. She's gonna use the jump, so I have to be very careful to immediately smack her with the Q once she does it. Okay. She moved forward, so I still smuck her. Smacked her? Smuck should be the past tense of smack, right? Definitely. Okay. Boom. Smuck her again. Can I use the word smuck as a past tense of the smack? Only with your permission, I'm going to continue to use it. Thou shalt smucked. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. The cookie's right on time. The cookie's right on time, boys. It's funny that her ignite wasn't even ticking because of the potion and second wind. Kind of amazing, right? Thou hast smucked. Okay. And now I do it. Smack. That's perfect. Did you see that? Outsmacked her. Okay. Smatched her. Okay. Oh, that's the real one. Oops. Yeah, now it's over. You know what? You know what? My bad. My bad for doing this. Are the frames laggy or is it my screen? Someone else has to, you know, kind of weigh in. Someone else has to weigh in. Okay. Okay, I'll take this. I'll take this. Maybe it's OBS sending, you know, laggy frames. Because people complained about this already on yesterday's video. It's a little stuttery at points. Yeah. Okay. Smack. Okay. Man, I should have used Ignite and she would have died maybe. It's unlucky. Okay. Too easy. Okay. That's 25 gold. You should always try to get that. Doesn't seem laggy. There's some frame loss though. I'll have to rewatch the stream myself and then I'll figure it out. Okay. I think 1Q plus Ignite. Oh. Man. Why did the tower start shooting me? I'm just sad. Just completely uncalled for. Tower shooting me. Bum bum ba da dum dum bum ba da dum. Very, 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 very uncalled for. I think the ghoul just did that. Just working against the father, man. Somebody said that I should get the Titanic first and then Heartsteel. I've noticed that that's a good choice. That's one of the good choices to do, what to do. And I don't know. Somebody a long time ago made the argument that I'm too focused on the fact that it starts to sort of slap early and it's just not worth. And that's true. That could be true. So maybe I'll just try to get the Hydra first here at this game. Okay, smacked her. She's 2-0, but you know, whose tower is being smacked right now? There we go. The ghoul just continuing to nibble at her, so I can't really do much. Yeah, she's getting a gank here. No doubt about it. Graves in the bushes. Okay. Don't do that. Okay. Spirit Visage. Yeah, but there's only one person who's doing AP. Okay. That's not great at all. Okay. They have wards there. Okay. Heartsteel. Hey, man. I think I could survive this. Man. So unlucky. You need sustain. A little bit unlucky. A little bit unlucky. Just a tiny little bit unlucky, I would say. A little bit slow and a little bit sad. Slow is fine, but slow and sad, that's like... that's not something you want to see. Slow and sad. S and S. Okay. Now this is slow. It's not yet sad, but it's gonna turn sad, you'll see. But I might get the first tower, and you know what, guys? You know what, guys? I will declare myself the winner of the lane before the day is over if I get the first blood tower. Man, I really miss the first blood tower, though. I really miss it. I think that was such a good mechanic. I know that they removed it for exactly the reason why I liked it. Because it was an egotistical thing that was being done, you know. Better than being SOL. Sad and loser? Poor Graves. Getting smacked like that. I miss Ravenous Hydra Yorick. Yeah, those were the days. Especially when they first reworked it. I remember those days. I remember it. Okay. Rengar going in. Might die. Okay. Does he have ult or something? Well played, Mr. Rengar. You know, this is actually turning into slow and happy. It was slow and sad, but now... Can you guess who's going to declare himself the winner? Can you guess it? Okay. What's funny is that even though he has tank items, I'm still quite strong against him. Careful, man. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. Oops. That's not something that I want to see ever. Oh, my lord. Wow. This is fast and sad. This is fast and sad. Actually, no. Fast and neutral. Okay? Fast and neutral. Yeah, max health damage helps. Yes, exactly. It really does help. Bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum. Bum bum ba dum ba da die 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 dum bye. Okay. She's fighting those battles. I don't care. I don't care. There's nothing I can do about that. It's you know, the PvP is gone. The PvP is gone already. Can I do the one final... Okay. Okay, gotta be a bit careful here. Could die. Was a little bit too eager there to do some things. Okay. So the idea, I think, of this is to push, get the stack and run away. Push, get the stack and run away. Push, get the stack and run away, right? This Thresh has done so much against my lane this game. Okay. I could go bot. Bum 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 bum. I don't even know where I'm going. I'll just help with this thing. Even though I should let him get that. Whoops. Okay. Okay. What you doing, son? What you doing, son? It's interesting that when you fight two people and you have the Hydra, you can kinda... Okay. Unfortunately, this doesn't work out for me. Okay. Man, this guy getting everything, which is fine by me. Absolutely fine by me. I'll give him all the kills any day. While silently being 0-5. Not silently, though. Not silently, though. You know what? Next match, I think I need to queue up top. And I need to play Maiden split push. Try to make it into a tutorial because I still haven't done a tutorial that I promised. Like a full tutorial, you know? Just a full one. Okay. I'll take this one. I'll take this one too. What I personally like to do, I like to keep them mid. But it's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game, my friends. Yeah. I can't catch him there, no. While I have Ghost, I can sit here. And unless I die, I am providing a lot of value by being here. Smack. Sorry, I had to do it. Whoops. We'll see, though. I think they both could die. Finally. Oh, no, actually, there's no revenge. Man, they are surviving so much. That's actually... Ghouls, do it. Oh. Man, okay. She wants it. I don't know, how can I not win that? You know why she... Whoops! This is the funniest revenge of all time, actually. Yeah, I'm sorry. This has to be the funniest revenge of all time to these guys playing 1v3 against me like that. And I'm 0-5, so... Slow and sad turned to, you know, fast and great. Okay. Bum bum. And keep in mind, okay, I was 1-5 and she's 10-4. Talk about a value, like gold value going somewhere. Okay. Smack. Just smacks happening from afar there. Let's not do that, please. Okay, people beeping outside of my window. Honking, not beeping. Beeping. Okay. $800 crit with 1Q. And you are not the Graves, by the way. He's 2-8. Bum ba-dum bum bum. Heart Steel Yorick top. Okay, I'll queue up top. I'll queue up top. Just to see because Heartsteel should work better when you're top, shouldn't it? Should it not? I think it should. Don't do that, it's not necessary. We can escape easily anyway. Okay. Sorry, man. Gotta get those stacks. I had to get it. That's my first stack. First. Okay. Well, of course we have the beef eater over here. That's why it's so easy. Oh no, it's 5v1. What am I supposed to do? Die there? Yeah, finally they got him. That's a 700 bounty. Those are some dollars flowing into their bank account. And none of that is meant for taxes. Okay. Is he hex flashing? Yes. Oh no, they're actually gonna get me. I'll stay. Yeah, that's unlucky. I'll get some hard steel stacks. Bandle pipes? Maybe? No. You suggested something different. You suggested this. I gotta keep true to my word. Why do we sometimes in life self-sabotage or not want the best for ourselves? I don't know. It's something to do with your view of what you deserve or not. I don't know, actually. I don't know, actually. I really, honestly, I don't know. It's a good question. It's a very good question. I think I do that as well. And it's people sometimes think, that doesn't happen because they don't see you literally just, I don't know, walking down the street and like picking up a stick and doing like, putting it in front of your feet and going whoops and, falling down, because that's not the way it happens. It happens like subtly when you make choices, when you kind of like, that's a very, 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 very sad human thing. Not sad. Maybe it's not sad. It's more like insidious. It's very something that your mind does, which is bad. Yeah, you'll play League, self-sabotage. Brain chemistry borked, easy to make illogical choices. Borked, yeah, that's a good way of putting it, borked. Brain chemistry borked. Okay. bum bum ba-dum bum bum. Brain chemistry borked. I like that word. I might start using it even though I'm not the best person to use it. We got that raid boss over here. We got that raid boss. Okay. We get fast dopamine from League when we should be cleaning the house. Yeah. That's the classic addiction thing. Dopamine thing. My house is left, you know, it has been known to be left uncleaned at times. Okay. Man, I feel like this was one of the best revenge stories I've done. Because the way I was fighting them while being 1-5 was, I felt power in my hands, in my fingers, you know? I just felt it there. I felt it there. Okay, I'll do the queue up on the top, and hopefully I'll be able to do a video of. Man, I'm a little bit scared that there's gonna be a ranged opponent, but it's all good. Ranged also works, I think. Ranged kind of also works. By the way, what do you think about... You know, I got this feeling that if you are going for this, you absolutely have to get this. You cannot, you know, be without it. I think you cannot be without it. Okay, let's see the almost 50-50 stream split. What is the number? 30, something like that? Okay, where's the ghoul? Okay, so the problem with the ghoul jumper, first of all, is that okay, I can change the okay, fine. I can change the Z. Okay, this is pretty cool. Okay. So first of all, I need... What is this? What is this doing? What is loop gap seconds? What does that mean? Jump period. Oh. Okay. So, jump height. Cube mode. Not necessary. Because cross seconds. Actually, it should be faster. Okay, I need way more settings. Let's start with the fact that the ghoul needs to have a rotation offset. Second of all, there needs to be a mode where it's not jumping by its own, on its own. It's like a leap. It's as if it was shot out from a cannon. That's another different mode that we need, okay? So please build it, and so we don't have to get out the whip, okay? Because people might subscribe and that needs to be done. There also needs to be a button to test it, because right now it's just looping, right? But the thing is, it needs to happen when somebody subscribes, Mr. Claude, okay? Do you know that? Do you understand that? Unfortunately, I have to go, but it was nice starting the day with you guys. Well, thanks for being here, my friend. Thanks for being here, my friend. It was nice to have you. Was nice to have you. Bum 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 bum. Maybe exhaust? Just for good measure. Jax, I know. I don't know. Jax or Irelia? I haven't played against Irelia for a long time, so I'm a little bit afraid of her. So I'm just gonna ban Jax. Ah, he says Nocturne. I'll ban Nocturne, bro. I'll ban Nocturne for you, my friend. I don't give a F. I don't give a F. Okay. The Ghoul Jumper. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. There also seems to be way too much light going onto the Ghoul, so you need to fix that as well. Bum 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 ba-dum. Have you tried out the Teamfight Manager too? What was the word? Teamfight Manager? What was censored out there? Teamfight Manager 2. I don't know what that is, honestly, man. Okay. No, it's AA. Oh, it could be Vlad, actually. Yeah, you're right. Could be Briar. Could be Briar. We'll see. Why is team filtered? Because it's a censored word on this channel. You can't say that. Okay, so I'm gonna pretend like this is a recording where I speak about the maiden proxying, and it might not work out because, you know, often you don't get to do the maiden proxying, but I think this game is just absolutely amazing. It's like there's one item that I'm just gonna get and it's gonna make all the difference in the world. So we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Okay, let's begin this match. Now, I specifically chose to queue up top just so I could finally do a... Okay. Just so I could finally do a tutorial on... Whoops. No. He used it. He used it. On maiden proxying, which is something that is... Whoops. That needs... It probably needs a separate video where... Okay. I have like the time to go into it, but I'll probably just overlay some information if I miss something that I feel needs to be appended in the video. But whoops, there he is. There he does it. Okay. But other than that, I'm just going to play the normal game. And I'm just going to try to explain everything I'm thinking when I'm doing the maiden proxy. Because it's easy, but there are some tiny tricks that you need to know about. Very, very tiny tricks that I just want to kind of take the opportunity to explain. Now, obviously, if we look at what's going on in the... Okay. If we look at what's going on in the... Man, I'm missing everything. In their, you know, lobby choice, champion choice, you can see that they have a lot of AD and they have a lot of healing. And when they have a lot of AD and a lot of healing, there is just a little bit of a whoop. There's just a whoops, there we go. There's just a little bit of a there's an item that has high value, is what I mean to say. There's an item that has high value. There we go. Finally got it. Yeah, he gets it. There we go. Sorry, bro. How fast can we do this? Oh, he left. Man, come on. Master Yi. What you doing? Could have gotten this, and now it's a little bit frozen. It's like a Madonna song. Oh, pretty smart actually. Man, I really feel like this Master Yi F'd me, but okay. I'm not gonna be too mad about that. Yorick has an advantage against Aatrox. Maybe. Maybe later. Level 5, maybe. No, level 6. Okay. By the way, Discord. Join the Discord. There is a... So, I already sent out some demos to some people for testing. Those demos were very, very early, which means that there was no real gameplay there. But this week's demo will have actual gameplay there, which means that there's going to be like an actual gameplay loop, and I'm very curious to see what people will feel when they play it. Okay. It would be kind of cool to get level 6 before he does, because otherwise we're going to have a prob. Okay. Really need level 6 before he gets it. Okay. Doesn't even effing matter. Or does it? Okay. Look at this, and he gets a freeze just like that. There we go. Gotta be very careful here. Okay. Interesting. Man, that's actually as good as it can get for this moment. That is as good as it could get. Okay, this is not that... Man. What was that dot there? It was probably from her red buff, right? Yeah. Probably the red buff. Probs. She has a bleed. Why is... Does she really... What the F is going on here? I think he used his thing so I could quite catch him. Does he have... Why does he... Okay. Okay, man. That vision. But I think he did. What is he doing? Is he watching the stream or something? Okay, so now is the time to talk about the maiden proxy. So, in a situation like this, he's dead. Very good. He's going to be here in about 20 seconds. So I'm going to take this. And actually, okay, so here's one of the dilemmas. Now, obviously, we have a plate. We have plates here, right? And we want to get those plates because the proxy... Oh, man, look at what's happening with Maiden. How is she inting like that? Oh, Lord. Okay, well, this can happen too. Proxy over. Proxy basically over. Because she took so much damage that he can just chase now. That's kind of insane. The int from Maiden is a little bit too real here. Good tutorial, right? Pretty good tutorial happening right now. I'll do the one final disrespect over there. He can't do it. A little bit too much luck. A little bit too much luck here. Smack? Oh, he knows about it. Well, it's too bad that... hopefully he gets to 2, please. And then we can start playing the game again. Then we can start playing the game again. Does Heartsteel have this thing? Yes, it does. Yes. Unlucky? Lucky? Wow. Always good to show what not to do in the tutorial. Yeah, it's just that I can't get to the proxying itself because it's been so unlucky with the way Master Yi quote-unquote ganked, and then with the way Briar quote-unquote ganked, which wasn't really a gank, it was just to give him a freeze, which is a little bit crazy if you ask me. In terms of how lucky am I? Okay. Thank you. I'll take that. Thank you. I'll take that as well. Obviously, you can't do almost anything if you're playing 1v2 like that. It's all good, I guess, you know, from the team's... Okay, so let me tell you this. Maybe that's useful about the maiden proxy. So the whole reason why you're doing it is to soak attention, right? If you're soaking attention already, then just don't do the proxy. You know, just keep playing the game. That's it. Maybe that's the thing I can tell you. Because if that's your whole reason, then yeah, again, don't do the proxy. He does have ult, by the way, soon, so I gotta be a little bit careful. Okay. He is the weak version, by the way, of Aatrox. Apsy daisies. That's not great. And by weak version, I mean the one who has lethality. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not the weak version. We'll see. Not much I can do now. I could maybe do a proxy on the third wave here, but maybe not. The one that comes after this. No, the one that comes after this, the one that just spawned. Okay. I'll take it. Okay, now I do it. If he's watching the video, he could, watching the stream, he could know about this and he could stop me, but he probably won't. Can I get the plate though? Well, if he chases me here, I can make him lose a couple of CS and then just come back. And hopefully I won't lose any. Actually, well, this video is full of failures, man. Full of failures. I don't lose anything, but still. Now once I have Maiden, then we try again. Okay, I have to take this. I gotta get the stack there. I can't, unfortunately. Okay. Bum ba bum ba dum. There we go. There's that stack. I'll take it. There's another one. Just a tiny disrespect at the end there. Good realistic tutorial. Yeah, it's I would say it's way worse than it usually is, but you know, I guess you can take this as the tutorial as well. It is way worse than the usual. Oops. Sorry, man. Okay. I'll take that. At some point I have to outscale him. And by then all of the opportunities for proxying are going to be over. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah. Maybe Heartsteel would have been better choice as the first item, but I don't think so. Oh, he didn't even recall for some reason. Okay. Okay. Kind of easy. It's got some comedic value. There's no comedy here when I'm suffering. I don't understand why is suffering something that you want. Come on, guys, hit me. Because if they hit her, they don't get thorn mailed. Oops. They know about him, right? Yeah. They know about him. Okay. Smack. I guess I should hit some of them and only then hit the tower. Okay. Oh. Should have waited. They could have killed me, I feel like. Mr. AA Trucks. So it's over. Tutorial is over because the first tower is gone and then the proxy doesn't even happen that much. So GG for the tutorial. Not going to be uploaded to YouTube. Yeah. Not going to be uploaded. He got way too much help early from Briar for me to do anything about that. Man, I should have stayed. If he gets killed by Katarina, I will think about this moment for some time. Okay. I almost feel like getting Heartsteel now is trolling. Maybe it isn't. Probably it isn't. Probably it isn't, yeah. I can't do it because there's Pike. There's that Pike. Is Pike a noun? Is Pike a noun in English language? Pike coming. I think he's coming in. I think he's coming in. I'll take this, thank you. What's interesting about... Whoops. Sorry, man. You tilted. You tilted and getting baited. Sorry. Yeah. A little bit of that, man. It's so unfair to him, but come on. Sometimes I gotta have some team as well, right? Whoops. Okay. Gotta be a bit careful next time. Luck is coming back to me this match. Furious for sure. Yeah. For show. Furious for show. I wonder if I win 1v1 against them. I think no. But we'll see. Because once I start stacking that cheese up to the moon, that's when he's going to be staring at the moon and thinking, twinkle, twinkle, little moon, how I wonder what you are. Da da ba da ba da ba. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay, he's pushing, but I'm pushing too. I'm pushing too, boys. Not the best place to push, though. You want to be doing that once you have there's an objective. But we'll see. We can chase him. I guess he has those dashes, and that's why they don't want to... Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? What's going on there? What's going on there? I think he's furious. He's slow and furious. Well, I am slow and furious because... Yeah. I'm exactly slow and furious right now. I'm releasing Maiden partially out of rage. Honestly, out of rage. Because I'm pretty furious that he escaped me, and I don't have boots, so I'm pretty slow and pretty furious. What happened to the rule where you don't buy health on this channel? That rule has been gone for forever. It's like a year ago it already got, it got smacked, that rule. There he is. I can't really... I'm not going to be in time. I'm not going to be there in time, though. But I'm going to get some Heartsteel stacks, okay? Doesn't matter that he's low on health. He's going to still win the 1v1. But I might escape, That's important. Okay. Ooh. Oh... Flash and furious, man. Flash and furious. Let me say that. I know he doesn't, he doesn't care about my jokes, but that's, it makes sense. I came to it. I came to that sentence, so it's okay. Where did the 3010 column rig go? It happens. It happens. Might not sound like it, but I was furious in my mind. What people sometimes don't realize is that Heartsteel does damage. Okay? I'll take this, these numbers. I need to use exhaust, otherwise... What am I doing, That's unlucky. Hopefully he gets smacked here. That's one of those beautiful things when you have a lot of health, you survive for such a long time that she's just... Look at this, 7k he did, right? That's how much I healed. 7k. 7k. Type Yorick smash in chat, Father, do it. It's already gone. I'll do it next time. I'll do it the next time, okay? I think I'll play one more game and then I'll try one more time to do a tutorial. And if it succeeds, I'll mix the videos together. If it doesn't succeed, then, there's not going to be a tutorial today. Let him know now and send the message. Okay, I can say Yorick smash soon. Yorick smash soon. Just so they, there's a little bit of a message there. Okay. I actually don't know what we are supposed to do now. Are we getting the Baron or what's going on? What are we doing here? I'm just walking around the map. What's funny is that you can do it as Yorick. You can walk around the map and it's not that much hinting as if other champions walk around the map, because Maiden is splitting. So you can... Father can go for milk, Father can go for a swim. Father can even take a cigarette and then go for a swim. I saw this a long time ago. There was a boy who smoked and he was kind of fat. So that's important to the story because it's a funnier sight when he's fat, right? And he was swimming and he had the cigarette in his mouth as he was swimming. And it looked like a tiny tower outside. Whoops, there we go. Like a tiny tower outside of the... no, a chimney. Yeah, a tiny chimney as he was swimming. Because you couldn't see anything else. Just a sort of a little bit of a silhouette to his body. Whoops. Of his body. What you doing, boy? Oops, I might die here. But it's going to be for a good cause. I think. Yeah. Now, goodwill Yorick. Goodwill Yorick. Does it make sense to buy Hydra in this current patch? Yes. Oh. I should say Yorick dead, because that's what's happening now. I should say Yorick dead. How did you like that tutorial? Okay, one last chance to do a tutorial. And, by the way, it was the perfect setup of champions. Because it was Briar and it was Aatrox. Both of them are... heal quite a lot, so... You know. I miss Aatrox. Was it hard? It was hard, yeah. Not 1v1, I would say. But I can't say that because it was very murky. You know? Any other burning questions, my friends? This is the last match. I can answer anything. I have some life wisdom from Eastern Europe. What do you play when Yorick's banned? I don't play. I don't remember the last time I played when he was banned. So. How do we play Yorick Jumble? Come on, I cannot answer that, Mistwalker04. Mistwalker04. Unfortunately, you know what this reminds me of when I smile like this, if you look at the cube? From Get Out, you remember the guy? There was the guy who was like... He was in the field or something in Get Out, and he had a similar hat like this. Whoops, that's not what I want. Thoughts on new wires? Pff, no thoughts. Zero thoughts. Thoughts on lethality, Yorick? Yeah, he smack. He smacked big time. I really wish you could have 2 ignites here. That'd be awesome. Is Triforce still worth it? I've never played Triforce, so my channel isn't the one to ask that question of. No way. No way, Jose. Okay, are you ready to see the actual tutorial? And this time it's gonna be dopamine filled, and there's gonna be a lot going on. That's important. That's, you know, there's gonna be a lot going on that's wisdom filled. Let's just say that. I like this Vel'Koz skin. When he dies, there's a crying... there's a crying emoji there. Yeah, but because when Vel'Koz dies, normally the eye kind of gets out, right? But I think if this Vel'Koz dies, the eye still kind of sits on the ground, doesn't it? One more? One more and one final one. There we go. That's that final disrespect that I like. Okay, so again, on this video, there's gonna be a tutorial on how to do Maiden proxy, okay? There are some things to know. There are a lot of things not that you shouldn't do. But we're not gonna... Well, we'll see what we're gonna focus on this match, because last match, let me tell you, bad things happened. Whoops. Gotta be a bit careful. There we go. Smacked him. You know, a lot of things happened. Basically, I wasn't able to do a single proxy, unfortunately, against that Aatrox. But I feel like against Garen and Kayn, I am going to be able to do a lot of proxies because both of them are AD. And the absolute best thing to... Okay, so here's the first piece of wisdom. If you can, please get Thornmail. And if you can, please get Sheen as your next item. Okay? Because those are the best items for proxying. It's going to become clear later on why. Well, long story short, it gives ghouls and maiden health, which is very, very good for the maiden proxy. Smack. That's unlucky. Oops, that's... That tower is really, you know, the range is there. The range is there. So, Bramble Vest, if you have to ask me what are the best items for proxy, it's Bramble Vest and Sheen. No, it's hands down. Hands down, those are the best ones. Okay. Those are hands down the best ones. You can, of course, live really, really fast and try to get Sheen plus some sort of a crit item like the Essence Reaver. Whoops. He's flashing. Man, that was so lucky that he flashed like that. Okay. Okay. That's kind of interesting that they do this. I think they don't... Whoops. They don't want me to do the Maiden proxy. Let me do a little bit of this since he died like that. Okay. They just don't want me to get the tutorial done, but come on, man. Karma. Karma happening now. Karma happening. Because now I can do a lot of things with this 400. With this full cool 400 that I got, right? With the cool 400. Very cool. Hello, Saint Blarney. Hello, my friend. Hopefully you are going to learn some new things today as well. Hopefully you're going to do that. Now, I got a bag of garbage over here. My bag is full. It's just minute 4 and my bag is full. What does that mean? Where does that leave us? Well, it leaves us... Well, it leaves us with a full bag. And it's useful. I highly suggest you do that. I highly suggest you get a full bag. What you doing, boy? Bro. Bro. Unfortunately for him, he doesn't have... Okay. I was tanking a few shots, but that's not enough. He's too strong. I was trying to tank shots so the ghouls survive to do as much damage as they can. Okay, so the first Maiden proxy situation, right? Now it's kind of easy because Garen was sent home, which on his own, you know, it's his own fault. Which means that I can get the plates and then do the proxy. I don't have to walk around. Very often you have to walk around, and that's it's kind of hard to, you know, whoops. Don't do that. Yes, there we go. It's kind of important because I'm low on health. Now, okay, so this is the first proxy. Obviously, the thing I'm worried about the most, since Garen is so far away, the thing I'm worried about the most is Kayn, right? These guys are going to finish it off. That's very important that you don't waste time sitting here, because since you're playing Yorick, you can easily do it like this. And, okay, now there's going to be a prob. Kayn is going to want a piece of this. And we'll actually see if he breaks it. So, okay, you have to release Maiden like this. You sit like this and then release. Because that's, whoops, that's the time when she's gonna... Well, they... Okay. Interestingly enough, I kind of get out. Maiden continues the... Well, okay. Failed proxy, right? No, actually, no, not failed. You can still sit here. So Kayn is probably going to still try to break this. And in my opinion, the biggest problem right now is that I can't kill these caster minions, and nothing's gonna really kill them, and that's a problem. So I don't even know what to do. I guess I'll just recall because Maiden is killing them. Interesting. This tutorial is also not a tutorial because I'm learning things I've never thought about myself. So, you know. This was unsuccessful in the sense that it was killed. But I distracted so many players that it's 100% successful. Because we have this Hextech Dragon right now. Right? New donation from Brax. Keep on making fun and interesting stuff. 07. 07, of course, is the... Whoops. Is the thing that's... Salute, right? I actually learned that from you. You've been using it so much that I learned it from you. I guess I kind of knew it before, but I see it so often from you that I kind of solidified it in my mind. And thanks for the donation. Unfortunately, Claude has still not fixed the donation. Okay, so the reason why they don't work, okay? The reason why the donations keep being like effed all the time, okay? Is because there are so many weird web stuff that has to kind of line up for them to work. There's like the website, there's some kind of coffee hooks. It needs to be in your server. It needs to be, I don't even know how to explain it, but obviously it keeps happening. And I have a dream that one of those days I will not have these basic problems. And by the way, one of the basic problems that has been fixed is this YouTube chat. It's working perfectly, right? Isn't Krug's site slightly better? Yes. But you can't proxy your own site, right? But I would say yeah. I would say yes. This build is incredibly strong, by the way, against Garen PvP as well. You don't have to proxy, but since I'm proxying, then we gotta do it. Okay. Okay. Whoops. There we go. Okay, he's coming through the top side. I like it. Man, this guy getting smacked. That's... How good of a gank was that? I saw him here on the map coming through the top side. I thought, man, I'm doing it, and I did it. Whoopsie daisies. I'm sorry about this. Okay. Well, happens. Still worth, right? It's because this guy's a Chad. That's why that happened. Total Chad. Total Chad behavior there. Okay. Father Yorick, what are your thoughts on Yorick jungle with Deathfire Torch? I think it's called Touch, but Torch is fine as well. Torch is fine too. Oh, thank you for the 50, my friend. I just noticed it's 50. Thanks a lot. It means a lot. Yeah. Means a lot. Okay. Okay. Feel free to, just request something. I know I say this always, and I know I've noticed that people are just kind of... They don't have requests. By the way, if you go in Bondle, and at the bottom you will see your name there. Because and please tell me if maybe you want your name not to be there, not your actual name, but your okay, but the your public like street Twitch name. So that's kind of like the Hall of Fame. But again, yeah. Maybe if you want to play together, people have requested that a lot, and why not? Maybe it's gonna be fun. 5, like I'm still not sure how exactly that works. Maybe like 5v5 in the sense that we 5 of us get together and then we play. Maybe that way we can do it. You think it's gonna be good? Do you mean like the touch? I don't like that first touch. I gotta read your comment in full. Black Cleaver and Leandries. I don't actually know. I would say no. Okay. I can't. This is. You're actually very right. If you spawn on this side, when you have Gromp, it's way harder to get around this. So you have way less opportunities to actually do the proxy, which is just, you know, a bit sad. Man, if I catch him there, and it's gone, and he's gone. I'm sorry, not it. He's not it. He's a real human being with feelings, allegedly. Now, one thing I want to say about the proxy is that when it doesn't happen, don't force it, because right now I'm getting the tower right. If I started doing the proxy, I would lose all the tower gold just for the out of principle, right? So don't do that. So don't do that. Just take the tower and then proxy later. Bum bum ba-dum. Okay. Let me just quickly fix up the stream HUD. Coffee goal. Man, there's a lot to be added here. There's a lot to be added here. 1, 2, and 3. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you for the donations. Okay. But obviously you can still do the proxy. It's just that, well, there's not enough distance for it to be as worth as you might want. You know? There's just not enough distance. Hello, all hacker. Welcome, my friend. You did not send me the code. You said that you found out how to do them in stream. Okay. Oh, I can 2v1. There's just no way they win the 2v1. I would say there's no way they win this, except if they kill Maiden or the mid laner comes and joins with the R button, you know. Okay, I need to make him a little bit less. Oh yeah, there he is. That's the only thing that could have saved this, and it did. Yeah. A skin just made it. I feel like I see Vel'Koz's in almost every game now. Bum ba dum bum bum. Very unlucky. Okay. Isn't this the same Vel'Koz that flamed me the other day? Okay, let's do a triple proxy. I feel like we need a sad command when you die or something. And it shouldn't be just a sound effect. It should actually impact something on the screen as well, like some kind of a shake or something. Screen shake. You know what? You know what, guys? I'm doing it. Whoops. Okay. Unfortunately, not much I can do about this here. Hopefully we'll set up the dragon or something because of this. I don't know. Who's sad? Yeah. Did you actually test the code that allows you to... It was hovering, right? No, what was it? Banning phase, right? Yeah, it was banning phase. They want to surrender. Well, anyway, today. Still no good proxy tutorial. Bum bum ba-dum bum bum. Dum bum ba-dum bum bum bum. I have this dream of always kind of turning proxies into triple proxies. But it's kind of hard to do those. Okay, not gonna do that this time because there's no objectives. There are no objectives here. Garen obviously isn't a threat this match. My whole team is a threat this match. Did I see that right? Did Vel'Koz die solo to Garen and then flame Twitch? No, Thresh, I mean. Actually, maybe he is a threat. Gotta be careful a bit. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Can I get this maybe? Let's think a little bit. What is a good, what is an item that's gonna help me to do the triple proxy instead of hindering me? Okay, I like to see that. I like to see that. Maybe Hullbreaker? What if I get Hullbreaker just randomly? Is that stupid? Yeah. Who's sad? Who's sad? Yeah, but you first have to come up with us. If anyone can like AI edit the who mad one into who sad one, that would be greatly appreciated. But I feel like I'm gonna die and you're gonna say who's sad all the time, and it's not gonna be positive. Okay. I think I can go back one more time and then do this. Or set it up somehow. Okay. I'm out. Thank you very much. Okay. So, the way I see it, it's 30 seconds to dragon. Ooh. For some reason they are doing the Baron. So it's 30 seconds to Dragon, which means that I have time to do some crazy... Whoops. Okay, interesting. Let's see what we can do. We probably don't do anything really that much here. Okay. Smack. So I have some time to set this up. I need to do it on the next wave. Because now I have some plates here. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm gonna int, but it's gonna be an actual useful int, okay? It's not gonna be an int that is an actual int, okay? I wouldn't even call it an int. I would say this is completely fair. Because the dragon is coming up, and we need to make sure that Cain comes to me instead of going there. But unfortunately, it looks like I can't do that. He already went someplace else. Okay, smacked him. But it's enough. It's 3 people, right? It's 3 people, which is enough. But it has to be enough, because if we look at the dragon, right, it has to be enough. Whoops. Man, I have my cake and I eat it too, which means that I distracted 3... Whoops. I distracted 3 people and still survived. What happened with these 2 guys, I don't know, but that's not my problem, okay? I still did my job. It's kind of sad, but still, you know, whenever you think about this situation, you have to think, okay, well, out of 10 times when you do this, would you succeed? And the answer is yes. Like, how many times would you succeed? And I would say 7 out of 10. This is just one of those out of those 3, unfortunately. Is Claude down? Whoops, what happened? Did he restart it or something? Okay. Okie dokie. We got a problem in the... I would say it's mid-game. The middle. It's a guy who's 210. Okay. I'll win this. I'll win this any day of the week, bruh. Thank you very much. I'll take that. Another one, but he probably has some backup, so that's why he's doing it, right? Yeah. I can still kind of be very annoying. Oops, Maverick is here. Maverick is the name of Twitch. Man, I like it. The games where you are building tank like this, it's similar to Malphite, I guess. Saw the wounded animation a few moments ago. Okay. Let's get Bandle Pipes just randomly. Okay, so time to do another triple proxy, okay? I didn't do it because as you see, I'm trying to do the tutorial, right? And as you can see, it's just not working out. I did do a little bit of maiden proxy this match, but okay. What are you doing, man? But it wasn't enough, I would say. Okay, he's coming. It's gonna be him and Magos together, and we'll see if they can catch me. Oops, actually, I'm gonna do a little bit of ring around the rosy here. Guys, let me do the ring around the rosy. Boom. 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 If he's alone, I can start smacking him. Especially, man, I hope it would be cool if the dragon was up sooner. Ah, into the bit this one. This is an unlucky game to be doing this because my team is getting no value because they have given up. But still fun, I would say. You're not showing dead though currently. Ooh. Okay. Mr. Claude, the dead animation / texture isn't showing on the cube. Also continue the other things. Was there a restart at some point? Did he do something and restart the engine? Or did I just think about that? Or was it just me thinking about it? Okay, let's get some attention again. Whoops, this is a very good moment for us. I almost think that I have to leave these ghouls to push and then run mid. Because it's kind of like, what is the amount of attention that I can generate through this, you know? And top is already done, right? He's already there. Whoops. Okay. Unfortunately, Vel'Koz is dying, so Garen could finish the game. Man, he's gonna finish the game. No, he's not. Thresh is there, it's fine. Yeah, it's all good. Okay. Don't do that, man. Did he use his ult? Would be cool if he did. Okay. I don't actually know what to do here. Nah. Not enough. Okay. A little bit of an int here and there. It's all good. I'm getting some plates for no reason. This is a good time to get Leandries, by the way. Very late, very high value, etc., you know? What are you sending me there? Why is it 7 GB files? Man, actually ask your AI agent or whoever built that. Just ask him what's the technique. How did you find it? You know, what's the command? I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna open 7 GB file, because it should be much lighter. The problem with that is just the fact that the agent doesn't know what exactly is the command to use to ban in the lobbies. That's the problem. So it's much no offense, what are you even doing there? What is the 7 GB thing you're sending me? It can't be 7 GB. Exhaust is not the best thing to actually have against Garen, but you know, we gotta do it. Okay, very nice. I'll take it. Twitch. It seems like a repeat of the game that I uploaded yesterday, where in the enemy team there's a Twitch and we want to teamfight him.
Smash.
Right? Isn't it? He says not a single item, by the way. Bro, I have the chat items. It's actually not me, it's him, because if you look at his items, that's the problem. Not the fact that I don't have. Against any tank, this result would be the same, so. It has a lot of futures. But what are you even sending me? I don't understand. What am I gonna... What is the thing you're sending me? I don't get it. Okay. Twitch is coming. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Ah, there he is. Oh, that's unfortunate. GG. I'll try to do the tutorial tomorrow. Maybe I'll have better luck. But this was better than the last, at least. The AA trucks one. Have your AI call my AI. Yeah, that's exactly actually. It was in the app. It's an app called League Picker. Why is it 7 gigabytes, man? I don't want to open anything that insane. Honestly, just ask AI to call my AI, because Brax is, what I did is added a debug and a dump session debug, so you press it once, you're the pre-hover, and when you ban phase, so it can know when it's... Yeah, but is it actually banning people? Can you actually tell it to ban things? Well, I guess you can send it to me. Just make sure it's not 7 gigabytes. Come on, it should be like 5, 1, or something. Someone's mad in the Twitch chat. Mohammed. Are you the Garen? Okay. But, yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for engaging. Thank you for giving suggestions. Brax, if I missed something, DM. Tell me, you know, the features or whatever. But, other than that, I'll see you tomorrow, probably. Apart from anything, you know, taking my time too much, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. Ba-dum-bum. Bum-ba-dum. Okay. Brax, Mike, Acacia AV, Kung Fu Jew, Capo. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time. Ba-dum. Dum-ba-dum-bum-dum.